What's up, everybody? This is Urzio99, and today we're playing more Elite Dangerous Horizons. The Odyssey Alpha test has ended. The Odyssey expansion will come out next week. On the 19th, which I believe is a Thursday. Now, what we are doing today is a rare opportunity if you're willing to go a little off the beaten path. I'm currently attached, as you can see, to a rescue ship, and there are a couple ways you can make money using these ships. They appear when a space station has been attacked and the people require rescue. So we need to evacuate the inhabitants of the station. And then once that's done, you can go and haul in. The station will be repairing, and it will be buying a bunch of material, which you can then haul in and make money on. So if you're an enterprising type, it's a good way to make money. And you do have to go a little bit out of the regular comfort zone to get to these systems. You can see where Delphi, these indicate stations that have been damaged. I managed to get here early, so I have my fleet carrier in system. But these areas have been hit by the Thargoids, and they've damaged stations in these areas. So we're going to help these poor folks, just not in the way that they think. And I'll show you both the ways that you can make a fairly decent amount of money with these events.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
All right, let's take off. Now, I am in my Imperial Clipper, the Mining Master 9000, but I'm not going to be mining today. Instead, I'm going to be illustrating one of the ways you can make money here, which doesn't involve landing, although you do have to enter the docking area.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's just a little hop, skip, and a jump. All right.
Commander, this is Flight Control. This facility is severely compromised. Exercise extreme caution on approach.
Yep.
Flight assist off.
And we're going to kill the inertial dampeners. Just to gently turn us here. As you can see, the station kind of got its shit run. So they are banged up pretty good, and the inside of that docking bay is pretty messed up.
Flight assist on.
Copy that, Commander. We've assigned a landing pad for you. Be careful.
We're not actually going to land. We have no interest in landing.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Instead, we're going to deploy hardpoints.
Take note, Commander. The atmosphere inside the station is extremely volatile. I advise you get to your pad ASAP.
Yep. Now, instead of actually landing, we're going to be spending a long time in this oven. And you'll see when we get inside, it's a mess. But there's a lot of debris floating around, that we can pick up with the collector drones. And
Maintain current vector, Commander. Get that ship locked down quick and safe.
Alright. As you can see, there's things popping up on the radar, and inside here is a mess.
Programming limpet drone.
Dead stop.
Programming limpet drone.
We'll start spitting out
Programming
limpets.
limpet drone.
We're gonna watch our heat gauge.
Warning. Temperature critical.
And we're just gonna continue to cycle.
Heat sink deployed.
Now, we do have to be careful because those explosions that you see there, they will push you around this area. So you have to be careful.
Warning. Temperature critical.
You want to get as close as you can without hitting anything. Because your collective limpets will run into debris and destroy themselves because they're dumb.
Heat sink deployed. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Collector limpet expired.
So as you
Heat
can see,
sink deployed.
no more collection targets, which means we're gonna turn this fat buddy around. And once the limpets,
Warning. Temperature critical. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Heat sink deployed. Collector limpet expired.
these. Here's the items. Black box, occupied escape pod, recognition bonus, personal effects.
Warning. Temperature critical. Programming
Apparently
limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Warning. Taking heat damage. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Heat sink deployed.
Yeah, these limpets are stupid. Constantly getting themselves blown up.
Warning. Temperature critical. Collector limpet expired.
See? They're stupid. Fortunately, I have a lot of heat sinks.
Heat sink deployed.
I'd rather not stay in here, but
Collector limpet expired.
yeah, these things are just too stupid to live.
Cargo
So-
scoop retracted. Warning. Temperature critical.
Go ahead and DD Mal.
Collector limpet expired.
Now, if I had more limpets, what I could do is just go back, head into Super Cruise, slow down immediately, turn around, drop back into the sector, and all that salvage will just be right back in there, resetting the instance. But since I don't have a lot of limpets left, and we need to get on with the demonstration anyway,
Frameshift drive charging.
rescue ship. Unfortunately, because the navigation system is still kind of borked, the target, instead of pointing to the Super
4,
Cruise target,
3,
points to
2,
the station,
1.
which
Engage.
is retarded. So now we have to do the turn in Super Cruise.
Docking request granted.
Alright. We got our docking pad up there on the top end of the ship.
Landing gear deployed.
So we're just gonna ease on in here. Now, this ship does not have an auto dock equipped because I put an extra limpet controller on it. However, the damaged space station does not offer auto dock services. So you
Docking
still
successful.
need to know how to fly your
Engines
ship if you're gonna go in
disengaged.
there. Now, there are a couple things we can do with all this juicy salvage we've picked up here. One of the first things we'll do is we'll go to the mission board. Just choose transport, and you'll see it'll offer missions to pick up things. As you can see here, salvage 4 units of black box. Alright. So we'll accept the mission. We already have it.
Mission objective complete.
Occupied.
Mission objective complete.
So now we can
Mission objective complete. Mission objective complete.
It's always important to remember how many you have, so you don't
Mission
take.
objective complete.
See, like that mission I can't do anymore because I have the other one.
Mission objective complete. Mission objective complete. Incoming message.
Now I can just sit here and wait for the board to refresh, and I can turn in the rest of these, which I'm going to go ahead and do. But I've already made, just in that simple amount of time, I've already made nearly 2 million credits just turning in just random salvage that people want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chimp out, and I'll show you the search and rescue contact. You can turn these in here. As you see, you get drastically less. Incredibly less. I'm just handing this in here to speed up the recording. Just wait for the board to reset.
released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Alright, now we gotta head over to our fleet carrier. And when I get there, I'll show you the next way you can make money.
Frameshift drive charging.
Welcome, Commander. Docking permission will be granted following a successful eligibility check.
Alright, made it to the carrier.
Docking request accepted. You are welcome to approach, Commander.
Unit Alpha 55 reporting in. Beginning inspection run.
Landing gear deployed.
Whiskey 70, requesting emergency response unit. Taking casualties and engaging hostiles. Setting coordinates now.
Alright, let's land in here.
Hotel 37 in pursuit of suspect craft. Moving in to intercept before they can jump away from it.
The ship in Bay 7 has a probe launcher calibration scheduled for 1100.
Docking successful. Engines shutting down. Welcome, Commander.
Okay. We got rid of our limpets because the next ship we are going to use does not have any cargo space. All right. Now this is the Beluga liner. This is the largest of the passenger liner type ships you can have. Now I could have retrofit any of my large ships to do it, but I figure better to have a ship that's specially made for it. As you can see, I got a ton of heat sinks. I actually put in more than I actually need. But this ship is nothing but it's basically nothing but heat sinks and economy passenger compartments. And you'll see why when we get back to the station. But it's gonna be a bit of a hike.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship has departed. Move clear of the landing pad.
This ship is a little bit more nimble than the Clipper, so it's the cutter, so it's easier to move around.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Oh boy. I have a feeling we're about to crash. Yep, safe bet we're about to crash, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it for now. I'll be back in a sec. Well, one crash later, and we are almost to our destination. Here, you're going to play less games in the station. You won't be hanging around very long. You're going to get in, dock, and it'll automatically put you underground so you won't have to worry about your heat level when you're in the hangar. So we're going to go ahead and ease in here with our cruise control.
I've got you on my scanners, Commander. Emergency landing procedures are in effect. We're advising all civilian traffic to steer clear of the station.
Alright.
Copy that, Commander. We've assigned a landing pad for you. Be careful.
There is no auto dock, so you have to do this on your own.
Copy that. Pull out of there. Get back to base. We can't afford to lose another team.
Allow for sudden course adjustments, Commander. Wreckage spotted in the inner dock.
Landing gear deployed.
Flight control, the log I have to wait here the whole life we lose. Flight is clearance now.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Commander, the station airlock is operating at reduced capacity. Take note of pressure fluctuations before you touch down.
Heat sink deployed.
Landing successful. Glad you made it in one piece, Commander.
As you can see, we automatically went into the hangar. We go into the passenger lounge, and here's where we get our work done. Ideally, we want to pick up people for an average price of at least 10,000 credits per person. So, take, as you can see, we've got tons and tons of space. No, yes.
Incoming mission critical message.
Close enough for government work.
Incoming mission critical message.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Incoming mission critical message.
No.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
No, 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 no. Yes.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
31 or 30.
Incoming mission critical message.
All right. So you just go in, quickly determine which ones provide the most money, and then fill up
Warning.
your,
Temperature critical.
get your fill, what you can.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
I can't deploy heatsink yet.
Incoming mission
I can.
critical message.
Landing coupler disengaged. Hope you make it out safely, Commander.
Heat sink deployed.
Watch that debris.
Landing gear retracted.
We have med teams on board. Requesting immediate contact.
All right. I'm getting a lot of, time bonuses. Passengers are impatient. Yeah. Destination.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So now that we've gotten all our good people off the island here, we're just gonna hop over here and super cruise to the ship.
Docking request granted.
Now, if you're playing in open, it's important to note that these rescue ships only have one large pad. So you can expect a lot of hassle and delays if you're trying to use a large ship in open. Because the Beluga's a large ship,
Landing gear
as
deployed.
is the Cutter, the Corvette, the Type 9. Anything that can hold a lot of cargo can also hold a lot of passengers. And those are all large ships. So just something to keep in mind.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Commander. Assistance is on the way.
All right. Now we've got 977, 235. Let's turn all these in. We're just spamming spacebar because all we want's the money.
following message.
Yep. And with 978, 791, so we made about, what, 1.5 million credits. So as you can see, probably better to do the salvaging if you have a ship capable of doing it. If you want to be the humanitarian, I guess you could do the passenger rescue, but it's probably best to do salvaging if you only own one ship. It's probably best to do the salvaging, not only because it makes more money, but because when the station does flip into repair mode next Thursday, these stations are going to want lots of cargo. They're going to want lots of components, which means you're going to need a fast-ranging ship that can carry a lot of cargo. So, you know, but if you've already got, a good-sized ship with a decent cargo bay, and you just swap a few out for some collector limpet controllers, it's pretty easy to load up some limpets here at the rescue ship, go run the salvage run a few times, till you either run out of cargo space or you run out of limpets. Come back here and just throw your salvage stuff at these parts here. Just be sure to try and get the most for your money if you're going to do that. So, for example, occupied escape pods, as you can see here, they want 3 here, but they also want 3 here, and they're willing to pay almost 20,000, 10,000 more, 13,000 more. So be strategic and wait out your mission board timers, and you can stand to make a good deal of money doing the salvages. But the passenger runs are fairly straightforward. There's not a lot of horsing around or being at the mercy of the lack of intelligence of collector limpets. So either way, it's a fairly rare event. Since there isn't a community goal this week, it doesn't appear. This is just something you can do in the meantime. As you can see, no community goals available, because we had one last week. So this is something to do to make a little money on the side here if you're willing to head out of the bubble. To give you an idea how far out we are. Yeah, 400 light years away from Sol. So yeah, as you can see, they kind of hit a couple other sections as well. I'm surprised they hit over there in Colsack. But around the Colsack Nebula, they hit a few stations there too. So, and of course, if you're a really adventurous type, you can always head out to HIP 18390 out in the California Nebula. Bit of a hike for yours truly, but hey, it's probably not even that far away. 500 light years from me, so that's more than one carrier jump. So plus it's all pretty unexplored. So if you want to go out there, it's interesting, but yeah, I go out for certain other things, but I tend to not. Tend to not be too exploratory. Got a little bit of some stuff here in Colonia, but that's about it. So that'll do it for this episode. I'm Merzio99. I'll see you next time.